Grab those sleeping bags and get ready for a night of snacks and pillow fights. We're going to take a look at having a successful slumber party event. And do know that to host this event, you will need the Growing Together expansion pack. Sims can use their phone to get an event started right away, or alternatively, they can use the calendar to plan one a few days into the future. Most of the time, you'll want to plan a gold event, which will see you eligible to earn rewards from it. For this event, you'll just need one host with a maximum of 2 and between 2 and 8 guests. In terms of setting up for the event, you actually won't need a sleeping bag, and the reason why will become apparent soon. This being said, you'll ideally want a gaming table set up for at least 3 people, a television to watch, and a stereo to dance to. Now, when a slumber party begins, a range of event goals will appear on the top left, and completing these will help fill up the bar, which will signal how successful your event is. The aim here is to completely fill it and end with a gold medal event, which will provide you with some handy rewards. The main and most important goal of the event is to get some sleep. But this is not as simple as clicking on a bed and making your sim go to sleep. For this, you'll firstly need one of the host sims to click on themselves or a guest and select Ask Guests to set up sleeping bags, which will see yourself and your guests place down temporary sleeping bags that last for the duration of the event. It also doesn't hurt to buy an actual sleeping bag to use if you want to, but it's not necessary if you're tight on funds. Once placed, your host sim can click on themselves and select the time for bed interaction, which will see all sims head to bed and sleep soundly for a little while. Now, simply selecting the time for bed interaction should complete the get some sleep main goal. However, I did find this a little temperamental, and sometimes it would complete the goal and other times it wouldn't. This is quite anecdotal, but what I found would help was having my sim use the Ask Guests to set up sleeping bags interaction a couple of times first, ensuring that there are plenty of sleeping bags for guests to sleep in before choosing the time for bed interaction. With a ridiculous amount of sleeping bags on the floor and a little bit of luck, this should complete the get some sleep main goal. Also note that while sims are asleep, your host sim can click on themselves to wake the guests back up. Other event tasks that you might need to do include having 3 sims chatting at the same time, and another is to have 3 sims play games at the same time. And an easy way to complete this is using a gaming table to have 3 sims play cymbals. Another group task is to have 3 sims dance to music, and having your host sim start dancing before inviting other sims to dance as well will tick this off after a short while. You could need to have 2 sims watching TV at the same time, and this is easily done by having sims watch a movie together, and an additional task could be to have 3 sims eating at the same time. Now, during slumber party events, hosts can click on themselves and select get a slumber party snack before ordering a pizza free of charge, and this pizza will land straight into your sim's inventory. You can then whip it out and call people to the meal to have them eat together and complete this task. Not going to lie, I am loving the fact that getting our hands on a pizza has never been easier. I mean, can you really go wrong with pizza? I don't think so. Now, during your sleepover, you may also need to tell 2 stories on a sleeping bag, which is actioned by clicking on a sleeping bag and choosing to tell a story to other sims. Note that you'll need to tell 2 separate stories here, rather than tell stories to 2 different sims. Now, a red light warning for you all. I found this task to be the most temperamental and buggy of the lot, and if I'm honest, most of the time I found it quite frustrating to complete. As it's not the main goal, I would honestly just avoid completing this unless you absolutely need to do it in order to get gold on the event. But note that you should be able to get gold without doing this event task, and just by focusing on all of the other tasks instead. If you finish your slumber party with a gold rated event, then as a reward you'll gain 2 new sleeping bags, one for toddlers and one for older sims, as well as a decent chunk of charisma experience. Note that if you reach silver, you'll just unlock the new toddler sleeping bag, and that sadly, you won't unlock any rewards if you finish with bronze. The unlockable sleeping bags have a wide range of really great swatches, and even without the rewards, the event can just be rather fun to do, and it can really make a Sim's childhood seem a bit more exciting. Or maybe it's about adult Sims reliving their childhood. I mean, that works too. Also know that while it won't help with the event goals, Sims can prank other Sims who are asleep in sleeping bags with a balloon, with water, or with baby powder, and that Sims can also have pillow fights on sleeping bags, and these can just make for some cute and funny moments. And with that, we're at the end. That's a guide to throwing a successful slumber party in The Sims 4. If you enjoyed or found this helpful, then please subscribe and leave a like. I would really appreciate it, and have an amazing day. See you later!